for the official groundbreaking of Knepa Garden Estate, the latest housing development on St. Martin. Knepa, you won't believe it, took quite some time to come to fruition. Since the sale in 2014 of the Emilio Wilson estate, we were promised by government that we would build a monument permit to develop this area. And it has taken that amount of years to reach this far. What I've learned is if you have something in your mind, if you have dreams, pursue them. You know, be vigilant, have stamina, and one day you will have success. Knepa Garden Estate was developed by my friend who is a landscaping architect in Holland, Bruno Dudens. He made the general plan for the whole area, in which we have different phases. Now the first phase is the housing area, which consists of 29 lots, the smallest one ranging from 880 square meters. It's a nice area. It will have a dead-end street, you know, so there's no traffic, making it a nice area for people with kids to live in. We have a top-of-the-line infrastructure, and this infrastructure was worked out by ICE. They have pledged to make it a good infrastructure. You know, the road is going to be a 20 centimeter thick road, which is durable. It's not going to crack like a pancake or like a biscuit. At least that's what they guarantee me. And yours? We have also said is that the architecture has to reflect plantation style. That you make it a real monument, you know, in honor of the Emilio Wilson estate. So those factors and other factors, like the fact that it's a nice area away from noise pollution, you know, when people come home, they're far away from the main road. So yes, folks, if you want to be part, oh yeah, I forgot an enormous factor, which is the Banco di Caribe, also a stakeholder. Mr. Gary, will you step forward? You know, when you have lots, it's always good that you have a banker behind you who is willing to finance the people that want to buy a lot. So we are happy to have Banco di Caribe on board, and yeah, with this team of people, we hope to make it a success. Okay, thank you for your attention. We're gonna do a toast, and the toast is a lime punch. The lots are single family homes, you know. We offer people to build an apartment also, but this apartment should be inside the building, contained. No loose apartment on the territory, but contained in the house.
How many of them? This is designed to at least accommodate how many apartments?
We are not speaking of apartments now, but each house can have an apartment. So we're departing from one single family home, you know, with an apartment. And the apartment, the size, they could make an apartment of 80 square meters.
If I can answer that question, what we're selling is we're selling 29 lots, so 29 pieces of land where people can build a home. We're also in the process of developing model houses that they could choose from a design, and then they could even choose to have the developer build that home as well. But what we're selling right now is 29 land lots between 800 and 950 square meters each, and it's a family community. So it's single family homes, it's not apartment buildings, it's single family homes with a maximum of one apartment per home.
Is there a time frame as to when this project will come to an end or finish?
Well, we're starting on a road now, and by summer we hope that the roads are finished. And we have also started the sales of the land, and it depends on the owners what they're going to do. Some people might buy it and wait a couple of years. Some people might buy it and start right away on their permits and then construction. So we hope that, you know, rather sooner than later, that people will start building. For now, what we're selling is the land, and it depends on the individual owners if they're going to build right away or wait for a little bit.
Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
And cheers
Cheers.
to my
Cheers.
stakeholders. Yep, Jerry.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NV.
Last week, all of the students of the Asher Stevens Elementary School demonstrated the importance of reading with a march through the streets of Phillipsburg. They wore costumes depicting the characters from some of the books that they had been reading. The entire school finalized their march in front of the steps of the government building, and the youngest children of the group handed me a book on leadership. As leaders and elders, we must set the example for children to follow. Allow them to see you reading and read with them. It doesn't matter if you choose to read the Bible, the newspaper, or bedtime stories. As Frank Serafini said, and I quote, "There is no such thing as a child who hates to read. There are only children who have not yet found the right book," unquote. A workshop for the teachers of the St. Martin Vocational Teachers Training School. Last week, in continuing the intervention at the St. Martin Vocational Training School, a 2-day workshop was held for the teachers of that school. The workshop dealt with how to deal with behavioral challenges that teachers faced in the classroom and in the schoolyard. I have set up a task force to deal with the various challenges and problems at that school. The task force is currently busy with the plans for the way forward for the improvement of the school, for both the management, for the teachers, and for the students. As Minister of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sport, I've been invited to attend a community information session, a town hall meeting, being hosted by the board of the St. Martin Christian Party. This session will be held at the Rupert Maynard Community Center in St. Peters on Saturday, March the 2nd, 2019. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I will be there to answer questions and share information with the community as it relates to the duties and the activities of the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sport. the Gifted Awards. On Sunday evening, I had the pleasure of attending the regal event of the Gifted Foundation as they honored 43 students from numerous high schools who were nominated for their excellence in academics, athletics, community service, expressive arts, and in leadership. All the nominees are worthy of the recognition and the celebration, and the 2019 Young Kings and Young Queens are well deserving of their awards. Kickboxing, I would like to congratulate Omar Marsham, who recently participated in a kickboxing training session in Amsterdam. Omar concluded his participation in the training by claiming a win by TKO, technical knockout, in the first round. Omar, keep representing yourself, your club, and St. Martin well, with our flag flying high. And also from the Netherlands, Avianca Aventurin, I wish also to recognize the first appointed youth mayor of Amsterdam, Miss Avianca Aventurin, who's of St. Martin parentage. We wish her much success in her term as she sets the pace for others to follow.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Viv now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact Wib today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Wynwood Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
Who you for?
We ask the political parties to commit to endeavor to eradicate the poverty in St. Martin within the coming parliamentary period of 4 years. Only one party signed the declaration. That was the St. Martin Christian Party. In the governing program, under the heading Eradication of Poverty, only a study to determine the poverty line we could read. No other proposal to eradicate the poverty. The same in the National Recovery and Resilience Plan. No eradication of poverty for the coming 7 years in this country, where this plan has been labeled the roadmap to the future. So, no road out of poverty. We asked for a structural dialogue. And it is only the St. Martin Christian Party that has committed to engage in a structural dialogue. But guess what? It was 4 weeks ago, upon our request, that we had the first meeting with the board of the St. Martin Christian Party, a few days before the 1-year commitment that they signed as political party to eradicate the poverty and to commit to do all what is in their capacity. We sat with the board, and all that what happened in this meeting was that we could share with them our evaluation of how the commitments were implemented. The party still had to do its evaluation. Until now, no meeting, neither a signed commitment from the board of the USP. And don't talk me about National Alliance and UD. The letter we have received from the USP board stated that they were in agreement that poverty had to be eradicated. But what did they do? Our request for a meeting with Parliament was granted in December last year. You remember, since August, and then in November we repeated the request. But we got a meeting in December last year. What happened after that meeting? We asked for a dialogue. Dialogue means you have to discuss the differences of opinion and try to reach to consensus. Now that you can't do in one meeting, we agree. So where is the follow-up meeting for us to dialogue with Parliament after our meeting that we had with the Central Committee? None of the parliamentarians can ask for a meeting with us. All kinds of Central Committee meetings we can see on TV. We can hear over the radio. But what the people want to see is when they can get more money. What the people want to see is when can we get out of poverty. And when are they addressing that? So the role of the parliamentarians, and especially also from the ministers, has to be reviewed critically 1 year after the election. Let's see, from the party that signed the Eradication of Poverty Declaration on February the 3rd last year. It was before the election, and they said it was not an electoral stunt. It was really meant. Well, we have one St. Martin Christian Party parliamentarian in Parliament. What legislation he proposed or brought forward in Parliament to eradicate the poverty? If we look at the Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport, that's one member of this party. What are the changes in education that he has proposed to eradicate the poverty? Is it still SOS, same old story? The USP, they sent us a letter. We are in agreement to eradicate the poverty. 2 parliamentarians they have in Parliament. What legislation, what amendments, what proposals they came up with to eradicate the poverty? No commitment from NA, National Alliance. They have 5 parliamentarians. They're in opposition, and we hear them very often criticizing government. But what legislation? Parliamentarians are being elected to represent us and come with legislation. That's the legislative branch. What legislation, amendments, or proposals they have come up with to eradicate the poverty?
One,
2,
3,
4.
This is how common it is to develop a mental illness, 1 out of every 4.
4. But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2.
3.
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Stephanie Medina and I play football with the Walichi Women's Soccer team. I have represented St. Martin in many different games. For example, the Dutch Caribbean Women's Soccer Cup. I played against Bonaire, Aruba, and Curacao right here in this stadium. Sports matter to me because it makes me happy, it keeps me fit and healthy, and it is very fun. So I asked the business community to take on this challenge and help us rebuild our facilities. And I also asked the community to nominate the local businesses in your area and take on the challenge and step up for sport. Why? Because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sport Facebook page for more information. #SportsMatter, #AreYouIn.
Estamos flojos hoy, pero vamos a tirar esa